this year we have already had a bunch of movies that have ape, gorillas, orangutans in it. We had Monkey Man, not really a monkey in it, but he wears the monkey mask. Godzilla times Kong. That was a fun movie. Of course, you got Kong and all the apes that are on Hollow Earth. And now we have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which I got to see a very early screening of. So let's talk about it.
Why do they hunt her?
She knows the human secrets.
This movie starts out right where the last one, War of the Planet of the Apes, ended. What I mean by that is they're mourning Caesar, okay? Caesar was the main character of the last three movies that I'm going to go over here in just a second. But it says right after they mourn Caesar, it says many generations later. Now that doesn't tell us if this story is 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, whatever. It just says many generations later. And let's go over this series. All right, but take a look at this graphic, okay? We're not going to even pay attention to all of the much, much older Planet of the Apes movies. We're just going to concentrate on this series. And the first one is Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then the one before this one, which was War of the Planet of the Apes, and now this one that starts a new trilogy called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I could tell that they tried to keep this movie as grounded as possible. Now, what I mean by that is, it's already set in the future. It's already giving you the fact that this is a bunch of apes, but it's a story, okay? So they tried to keep it as grounded as possible, keeping it about family. And that's a great thing, because everyone can relate to family, okay? It looks just amazing. The CGI on this is chef's kiss. It's amazing, okay? I mean, just look at this. Look at this picture I have up here from the 2001 Planet of the Apes remake with Mark Wahlberg. You could tell that these people were just dressed up as monkeys, orangutans, or gorillas, but in these new ones, they really look like the chimp or the gorillas or whatever. And it's enough to blow you away because it's a summer blockbuster. It's worth going to see just for the amazing graphics. So the main human character is played by Freya Allen. She might look very familiar to you, and that's because she was on Witcher. She plays the white-haired princess. She's very attractive. But you can tell she's very short in that show. Now, in this movie, she looks like a regular size. Let me rephrase. I'm short. When I say regular size, I mean she's not towered over by Henry Cavill in this, okay? And then you have William H. Macy, who plays another human character, and you know him famous and a whole bunch of other stuff. Kevin Durant is Proxima, and he is the king, or he is what he is called the new Caesar, and he's in charge of all these new apes. Now, I'm not going to really give you any other spoilers than that because I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess you up. I want you to go out there and take a look at this movie. It's definitely worth seeing. And I was very excited to go see it as an early release so I could tell all of you about it. And I know you were excited to go see this movie in the theater. I mean, I know there's people out there now that just wait for things to come out on streaming or to rent it at home. But some movies have to be seen in the theater, and this is one of them. Because, I mean, the scope of this movie is great. And it's a great way to start a brand new trilogy. The story's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's a great way to keep the previous story going and start with a whole bunch of new characters. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is, I want you to go see this movie in the theater. Let me know what you think after you watch it. Am I right? Or did I just like it because I was in awe of how amazing it looked? The story was good, okay? Did you like it? I don't know. Let me know. Leave me a comment as well. And hit that little button down here where it says subscribe. And I will see you at the next review on my couch, in the theater, iPad, wherever we watch movies. Bye, everybody.